What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 12 of my Quest for Gold series. This time we're using the G36C, probably one of the most underrated assault rifles, and probably one of the most underrated guns overall in Modern Warfare 3. I never really see anyone using this gun, and it's kind of a shame because it really is a good gun. I don't even think there was ever a spike in people using this. I think a majority of people have never used the G36, never really plan on it. I never get killed by it, I never see anyone use it, so I'm kind of surprised that a majority of people don't at least try it out. It really is a great assault rifle, and there have been a couple weeks ago I was playing, and there have been some of my best games and some of my best strings of games with this G36. I'll probably upload a few of those games over the next few days or maybe over the next few weeks if you guys are interested in seeing them. But yeah, so as far as this gun is concerned, as far as this gameplay is concerned, I'm basically using a standard assault rifle setup. I'm essentially using Assassin Pro, which is what I use, Scavenger Pro, and Stalker Pro. That's my standard assault rifle setup, and my standard attachment setup for the assault rifle is a silencer, and all of that, I have to say, is perfect for this gun. That's what I would use for an ACR class, that's what I would use for a Scar L class, that's pretty much what I would use with any assault rifle across a majority of the Call of Duty games from Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops. I mean, this is just a standard assault rifle, but it is a little bit better than I think what most people put it out to be. So as far as some tips and some thoughts on this gun, first off, you really don't need much to give yourself an advantage. With the G36, you're going to find that there really isn't much to give you an edge. A majority of the attachments, a majority of the perks are pretty much going to be, fairly level. One thing that I would definitely recommend is a red dot sight. The sight on this gun is fairly unique from a majority of the other guns in the game, so it took me a while to get used to this kind of looking down two circles. It looks a little strange at first. You have to get used to it, but once you get used to it, it's really not too bad at all. That's one thing that I may recommend for first-time G36 users, but for the most part, if you want to use a silencer, go right ahead. Silencer is my preferred weapon attachment for this gun, and it really doesn't take away from this gun that much at all. It does bring down the recoil just a bit. This gun really doesn't bounce around too much to begin with, but if you find that it's a little bit difficult for you to use, even with kick, which is the proficiency that I'm using in this game, I would definitely recommend the silencer. Like I said, it's not going to take away from your game much, if at all, really, and that's just kind of more my personal preference, but also I always like to recommend the silencer for being stealthy, staying off the radar, and if it doesn't hurt the gun at all, I would definitely recommend the silencer. I didn't see that guy in the middle, by the way, but I did pick up the AC-130 right here. I'm using kill streaks. The G36, I have to say, is definitely one of those guns where you're going to get the big kill streaks. It's your assault rifle gun, it's your big kill streak gun. And right here, I actually do try to see if I can go on maybe an assault Moab run or something like that, but I end up making pretty much the one mistake that I make throughout this entire gameplay. You'll see it in just a minute here. It isn't in this area, but it's a little bit later on in the game. But yeah, as I was saying, the G36, you really don't need much to give yourself an advantage. Even in the perks, like I said at the very beginning, this is a very standard gun. I mean, there really isn't anything that you're going to find different or weird or at a disadvantage. You're not going to find yourself at a disadvantage using anything, and right here is my mistake. I charged that guy when I should have, which really sucks. It's the only part in this gameplay that I regret. But anyway, as far as the G36 is concerned, like I said, you're really not going to need anything in specific. One thing that I may recommend, though, is sleight of hand. I know at the very beginning, like I said, a few of the perks were pretty standard, and a majority of the people who like to run and gun like to use sleight of hand. I found that my playing style, which is very run and gun like, even when I'm using an assault rifle, I almost treat it as a submachine gun, which I really shouldn't, but that's just kind of my playing style. I definitely find myself needing sleight of hand. The G36, for some reason, I don't know why, but it seems like the G36, the time it takes to reload is just slightly longer than what it should be or what I'm used to. It's just really strange. It may just be me, not paying attention or expecting that I'm a little bit faster than it actually is, but a lot of times I find myself stuck, in the reload animation doing it 2 or even 3 times, and the bullet's not being put back in the gun, and I just end up switching to my secondary out of frustration. That's why a lot of this gameplay you'll see when I reload, I end up hitting the ground, and either switch into my secondary right away like I do there, or end up taking like a little extra time trying to reload, because for some reason, like I said, I don't know why, but the G36 seems to take a little bit longer to reload, and again, I don't really know why. So sleight of hand may be the only kind of thing that I may slightly recommend, but in general, I mean, the G36 is a great gun. You can use it with any of your assault rifle setups. You can use it however you want it, and like I said, there really isn't anything that's going to give you too much of an advantage. This gun is a pretty good gun no matter what you use, and I'm really surprised that a lot more people don't end up using it. I have to say, out of using it for the past couple weeks and getting some great gameplays, some great strings of 30 plus, almost 40 kill streaks in TDM, single digit deaths. It's really a great gun, and it's one of the guns that have kind of is a little soft spot in my heart, because like I said, I've had a great run with this gun. So I definitely recommend it. Like I said, there's really not much to say. Just one of those good standard assault rifles. So this gameplay is coming to a close. Only about 20 seconds left here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up button if you did. Also hit that subscribe button for future Call of Duty videos. Look out for Minecraft this Wednesday. I know a lot of you guys are really into that series. Got 3 Minecraft videos coming up this Wednesday as always. And my Quest for Gold series will definitely continue in the next couple weeks. I know we're coming closer and closer to Black Ops 2, but I definitely want to keep up with the Quest for Gold series and see how many gold guns I can get before Black Ops 2 comes out. So, like I said, as always, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Once again, hit the thumbs up button if you did, and any comments, questions, concerns, let me know, and I'll see you later.